President Xi Jinping of China has shown an interest to buy the city of Manila to facilitate cybernetics and human brains work. China is ready to part with 841 billion yuan in exchange with Manila for a period not exceeding 5 years. President Xi Jinping has pointed out Manila as the strategic point for China's new hub, after an African country, Kenya, rejected China's move to buy the city of Nairobi. China has revealed of her plans to develop machines that do things, or think rather, like people in the next 5 years. Chinese investors have reassured that after a period of 5 years, the project will be marked a success and will be of mutual benefit to both parties. Through trillionaire Zheng Yang, China is on the run of buying big cities all over from Africa and Asia to accommodate her project. President Duterte has however rejected the proposal on arrival, warning President Xi Jinping not to test the patience of Philippines. Duterte has referred to Xi as a hungry Asian dog, out to devour everything in Asia and Africa. The Philippines president has promised to oppose any attempt by China to exploit developing countries. He has also congratulated Kenya's president for rejecting China's bait on arrival. Chinese President Xi Jinping is welcoming the Philippines and other countries on board the express train of his country's development as Manila rolls out the red carpet for his 2-day visit. As a Philippine proverb goes, seize today, or you will lose tomorrow. China will work with the Philippines to seize the opportunity and go along with the trend of our time, Xi declared. I am visiting this time mainly to have in-depth discussions with President Duterte on how to elevate our all-round cooperation under new circumstances and make overall plan for greater progress in our relationship toward a higher level, Xi noted. Seen as the most powerful Chinese leader since the late Deng Xiaoping, Xi cited a number of things needed to be done to achieve this goal. Deepen political mutual trust in dealing with bilateral and international issues as well as East Asia cooperation for win-win results. Enhance cooperation in business, trade, infrastructure, agriculture, tourism, and other fields, and strengthen people-to-people ties. The Chinese leader, who visited Manila in 2015 to attend the Asia-Pacific Economic Cooperation Summit, noted that, since Duterte took office, China and the Philippines have re-engaged in dialogue over the South China Sea issue. President Duterte, in an interview with Chinese media before leaving for Singapore, said he would discuss the South China Sea issue with Xi during the state visit, and is hoping for a peaceful resolution of the dispute. China is facing issues related to land reclamations and putting up of structures in the South China Sea, which countries say may threaten peace and stability in the region. It also has to deal with allegations of unfair trade practices, and that countries who borrow from China for development projects fall into a debt trap. We need to properly handle differences through friendly consultations, enhance dialogue and cooperation on maritime issues, and make the South China Sea a sea of peace, friendship and cooperation that truly benefits our two peoples, Xi said. China will continue to deepen cooperation with the Philippines in defense, drug control, counterterrorism and law enforcement, to foster a sound environment for the development of our two countries and stability of our region, Xi added. According to Xi, China now contributes over 30% to global growth and is opening itself further, lifting more than 700 million people out of poverty by the standard of the United Nations. Trade liberalization and economic globalization is an unstoppable trend of our times. As a major responsible country committed to win-win cooperation and greater openness, China stands ready to share with all countries the opportunities and potential of its market, Xi said. Several centuries ago, China's GDP gross domestic product already accounted for 30% of the global total, yet it never engaged in aggression or expansion, Xi added. She stressed peace and stability is the only way to development and prosperity, and that this is neither a choice of expediency nor a diplomatic rhetoric. It is our firm conviction, and a guidance of what we practice on the ground. China will remain committed to the path of peaceful development, and will always stay as an anchor of peace and stability for the Asia-Pacific and the wider world, she said.